Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. Just rolling with the punches. Yeah, it's just lovely here. In between shoveling and salting and salting and shoveling. Yeah. Okay. Let's get some earth in here. Start off with Capricorn. What's happening with Capricorn? There it is. Anything else for Capricorn? Okay. 3 at the bottom of the deck. 5 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. Page of Cups. 9 of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords in the upright. The Star in reverse. 7 of Wands in the upright. 2 of Swords in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. See, this mixed with this has my alarm bells going off. Careful who you're listening to, Capricorn, because it's turning you topsy-turvy. You got your queen in the upright here. In true Capricorn fashion. Keeping your mental faculties about you. But something from this message threw everything to bits and pieces, and now you've got to decide which way you want to go. Who's going to live in your head? How are you going to proceed forward? Got to fuss and fight about it, and you're still not sure which way to take this. And inwardly you're pissed. Which, judging by the roots of your read, can't imagine why. So I don't know if you did that to someone else or if they did that to you. I can't. You got this here though, which this tells me right here somebody's playing with somebody's heartstrings. But it looks like it's coming in from the outside. Somebody's telling you or giving you a message, and then boom, sets you off in an emotional tizzy here. But you're keeping it cool. You're keeping it cool. You're like, all right, well, that was some BS. Where are my other options? I keep forgetting to take the stones off the decks. Okay. So, when something like this happens, not a good idea just to ignore all the heart energy or your desires, because that's where the truth is of the situation. So something is supposed to be learned from this heart situation, this emotional upheaval, if you will. Oh, Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. Okay. If you are being emotionally manipulated here, or you are okay, so what happens is, this is a mirror image when this might be triggering some people. So when we emotionally manipulate, we are setting the standard for our lives. We are setting a premise. This is how I'm conducting business. Okay, so whoever's doing this to you is also having this done to them, or you, might be doing this to another person or other people, are also having it done to you. So when we can understand that the universe will mirror to us exactly what it is that we need to see about our own lives so we can correct it. That being said, if this message is coming in to you from an outside source, somewhere within you needs to be corrected. Okay? You're being put in this situation for a reason. Now, I'm not saying that you are going out and doing this on a conscious level, but if you can nip it in the bud on the subconscious and bring it to the surface and chase down I heard, God, some dude, Aubrey, he put it so brilliantly. It was in a short, so I couldn't share it. I was so freaking pissed too. It was freaking brilliant. He said, if you don't go inside and chase down those demons and chase down those whatevers and chase down the darkness within yourself, it will consume you and you won't have a choice but to look it in the face in a reality shape, form, whatever it is. So you chase them down. You don't just sit there and wait and sit in positivity and pray to some sort of false entity to keep you safe from the negative. You chase them down actively. You sit with whatever darkness it is so you can process through it. So you do not take all of that crap that you refuse to deal with in the past forward into your life, therefore pretty much sabotaging anything that comes your way. So you sit with it and you chase it down continuously. Now, people in the positivity only community have a real big problem with that because they're like, well, you're just going to attract more like that to you. If we don't deal with our subconscious in a healthy, informed, and consented manner where we are consensually coming together with our shadow parts, it will continue to pop up in our lives and in our faces and in our realities. And we're going to sit there scratching our heads, wondering why. I put all this positivity out into the world. Why am I not? Where is it? Because you didn't sit with it. You didn't come to an understanding of it. Where is it coming from? Why is it there? Is it serving you? How is it serving you? Can you find a better way to serve those needs and wants without being so toxic? If you don't start looking at those things, you're just going to continue to through life. Okay? So, yes, positive energy will produce positive for so long, but the universe is going to continuously ask for your evolution, whether you like it or not. Okay? Positivity does not produce evolution. You can keep your head on your shoulders and keep a good spirit about it and be like, yep, I see this thing about myself that society has shamed and yada, 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 and doesn't like and yada, yada, yada. I'm going to sit with it and play with it and try to understand it rather than going, I can't look at that. That makes me a really bad person. That's going to put me in a terrible place if I have to sit with that. It only puts you in a terrible place because you think it's a terrible place. Okay, it might hurt a little bit, yep, but we all have it. There's not one single solitary person on the planet that's made up of all positivity. And those people that want to tell you that you're some little speck on a spectrum, and if you don't raise your vibe, that you're somehow a toxic human, you are the spectrum. You are the spectrum. You're allowed to go wherever you want on this vast array of colors that you are. Life is not one big freaking tornado that you find yourself trapped in this vicious cycle. You can choose to I want to be up there too. I need to see what the contrast is like. Okay, that's how we learn. Is through, okay, well, that didn't feel very good, but this feels great. Okay, so what the toxic passivity community is trying to instruct you on is that if you just stay up here, nothing bad's going to ever happen to you again. I don't think I really need to say how horrible and awful and terrible that is. I don't think I need to say that. Because you just raise your frequency high enough, a life is going to be all sunshine and rainbows. Those of us who have done shadow work, actual shadow work, we know better. No, the universe is like, that a girl, that a boy, way to go. Are you done healing from the last one yet? Okay. Are you done healing from the last one yet? Okay. You're done? Okay. Here's a brand spanking new one. That's the way it goes. And we continue on this path. But the beautiful part of it is when you reach a certain state of understanding, you're not coming at yourself with whips and chains and bells and and weird regalia and rituals that, you know, put you into some sort of weird box that contains heads rotating and puking and turning green and getting scars and broken bones and whatever else. Nope. You just say, okay, I'm going to sit with this and deal with it. And then you just like come to an understanding that I don't need to step into the toxic passivity or the toxic aggression that goes with what society says this is supposed to go with. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to sit with it so I understand it, come to mental clarity on it. And then just not. You're like, yeah, I see it. So I definitely get you on the path there. This still has me a little bit concerned. You are trying to complete the cycle, though. You're supposed to come to an awakening in this type of process where somebody from the outside is coming in and jabbing you, and you're like, I need to get some perspective on this. Yes, it will be like this for a hot minute, but it's going to eventually reveal itself. And the pain is just so you remember, and the pain is to draw your attention to the situation. Because you're not going to change this page coming in, giving you a message. You can't change anybody else on the outside of you. You can set a good example, but that's it. You can set a good example. You can just look at that toxic person and be like, I see you, I understand, but like, I don't have to engage. But the point that I'm concerned about is like kind of withdrawing yourself here. It feels like you're withdrawing from yourself rather than going into yourself. Go into yourself, Cappy. Go into that. This is not going to kill you. People make up all sorts of horrible stories and shame you and blame you for this, that, and the other thing. This is nobody's business. Be yourself by yourself. Because there's nothing that you can't sit with. Nothing. Nothing. Find it. Sit with it. Conquer it. You don't have to get bulldozed by your own feelings. Thoughts, emotions, heart space, whatever the heck it is. Okay. Yep, there you go. 8 of Wands and healing, learning. Okay, so, yeah, you're getting out of here. Somehow, I don't think this 8 of Wands doesn't feel like a message from the outside. I think you're getting a message from your emotions. You're finally taking it in. So this is 3 of Swords, but it's the learning 3 of Swords, and it's in reverse. So you're definitely healing here. What I'm a little concerned about is, again, there's no heart space. Strength in reverse. 10 of Swords in reverse. There's enlightenment, trying to close off the cycle again, though. But this is a healthy enlightenment. You're coming to an understanding and a wisdom of the situation. 4 of Cups, saying no to the cup of emotional BS. And then deciding what you want to put up on that value system. The Empress. Hang on. 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Queen of Wands. There's your passion in the upright, but you're either being kept from it or... There's that value structure again. What do you hold on to that's it's keeping you trapped? Because first you had the Empress. And it came out sideways. It came out this way. So I don't know if it's... So you're holding on to something here. Okay? And I don't know if it's keeping you trapped or wounded. And from your actual desires here. Because the outcome is the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Something is just being totally... I don't know if you're keeping it from yourself or people are working to keep you from it. But it's your desires. It's what lights you up, Cappy. And I don't know if you're just afraid to show the world this, or somebody's coming in and telling you, no, that'd be a bad idea. And it's... somebody's coming in and telling you you're not worth it, you're not desirable, whatever you have to offer is not going to do anything. I don't know. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Again, all you're doing is saying no to the cups. Which, if that, you know, if the page is coming in, I can understand why I could be like, the cups need to leave. The emotions need to leave. But she's trying to bake some bread here. I just made some challah yesterday. Freaking delish. You do need water for that, Cappy. There's honey and eggs and salt and cardamom and all that yum yum stuff. But you do need a significant amount of water to make the bread. Just saying, Cappy. So, what's going to be the outcome? You're trying to make bread here, but you need the water. You need your emotions. Absorb all that other stuff. Four of Wands and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Again, there's no water here, but you do have a cause for celebration because I feel like this cycle's coming complete. And you're leaving whatever that value structure that you were clinging to that was causing this out in the cold. And that is a cause for celebration. Oop, there's no... mental clarity. Absolutely. Can I get a cup at the bottom of the deck? No. No, I can't. Okay, last. Five of Wands. Yeah, you're not going to fuss and fight over the petty stuff. Okay. I don't have a broken heart here. I just have a Four of Cups that signifies emotional distance from anybody else's cup, which is a good start for healing, Cappy. It is a good start. It's a really good start. But at some point, you're going to have to step into that heart space and start looking at it, understanding it, rotating it around, coming to an understanding that, like, if you can just sit with it and deal with it and come to an understanding of what is there to instruct you on, it'll go much faster. Okay? Learning how to roll with those punches. What does Cappy need to know about this final outcome and their heart situation here? I get a card for Cappy. There it is. Your truth is powerful. 12 is the number. Sorry, I'm not going to do that whole elbow twist thing again. There we go. Okay. We are told so many lies. We are told that we must be with others and that they must love us for us to be worthy. So we bend, and then we twist the self to please the others, showing only glimpses of who we are in shadows and light. We never fully step out into the light to see who is drawn to the form we most truly are. Start by unbending and deepening the love of your own ways. Start with untwisting and seek to cease to speak with words that appease others and offend your soul. Then offer that level of care and desire for love to your own self. What could you become if you already loved who you are? Ooh, I love it when the cards are like that. So yeah, Cappy, just getting back And maybe this is the way of the universe going, okay, enough of that crap. What do you want to put in your bread? What kind of bread do you want to make? You want to put some cheese in your bread? What about some rosemary? You want to put some cranberries and chocolate chips in your bread? What are you putting here? What do you want to put in your bread, Cappy? What do you want to put in your loaf? What do you want to make grow? What do you want to multiply here? Okay, maybe start with that. And that might start to heal that heart space that was told to, it needed to be in disarray. Okay. Hope this helps. Hope you have a gorgeous rest of your week. Stay safe out there. Stay the F safe. Get yourself a plan for this lovely weather. Get yourself together with your neighbors. Create some community bonds and whatnot, so that way you can help each other out through this, whatever the heck we're going through on a weather basis right now. Okay? I love you. And until next time, keep your flame.